It started with a subtle, imperceptible presence. In the dark of night, a cutting-edge government surveillance drone, a ghost in the machine, hovered right over your house. Its mission was covert, and its objective was to observe. Its optics are laser-focused on your property with chilling purpose. Thanks to next-generation technology, such as quantum resonance imagers, biosignature trackers, and psychic etheric sensors. It was created to gather streams of data meant only for the most highly classified eyes, record patterns, and guarantee that everything fit into their predicted models of reality. But on this night, when its sophisticated sensors conducted their sweep, they detected something so entirely unexpected, so deeply aberrant, that it sent immediate, high-alert shockwaves across the deepest, most secure channels of the global intelligence network. What it discovered emanating from your home violated every established scientific paradigm and wrecked their worldview. The official report, marked with the utmost possible urgency, would read, "Target is a Category 5 existential anomaly. All conventional models are obsolete. We are observing the impossible." These weren't just random energy surges or explainable technological problems. The patterns were stunningly sophisticated, impossibly consistent, and exactly matched top-secret profiles that the government had been silently and anxiously studying for decades. These were the energy signatures of profound spiritual awakening, the same vibrational frequencies recorded at ancient temples during sacred rites, at mysterious monoliths where reality appears to bend, and at legendary sites where ordinary people spontaneously manifested divine abilities. A covert government drone had targeted your residence, but it had not discovered any criminals or threats. It had found you, and what it discovered was so astounding, so paradigm-shifting, that the raw data damaged many of its analytical systems before they could understand the entire scale of what they were seeing. When the tape was ultimately stabilized and played back in a reinforced subterranean bunker, it showed something that chilled their blood: dark, ghostly beings strolling silently over your land, entirely undetectable by any conventional means as you slept soundly inside. The drone's cutting-edge infrared and terahertz frequency equipment caught these motions with haunting, uncanny precision. These were not humans. They were beings that appeared and vanished in the blink of an eye, slipping in and out of our reality with no logical, physical explanation. These mysterious figures did not act like typical trespassers. They moved with a clear and purposeful purpose, appearing again throughout the night in similar, ritualistic patterns that formed massive geometric forms around the base of your house. These formations were not random. Researchers who compared the patterns to old mystical databases were shocked to discover that they replicated holy symbols, cosmic designs, and heavenly sigils, patterns that ancient religions thought could call or repel tremendous metaphysical forces. It became frighteningly evident that these people were not behaving at random. They were cosmic energies pulled to your exact place, as if your mere presence was a beacon in the murk of reality. They were lured by the distinct, intense, and irresistible vibratory frequency that you instinctively emit. Some of these beings, veiled in a soft, protecting radiance that the drone's sensors struggled to understand, came as guardians, taking up places at the cardinal points of your land, their quiet vigil bearing witness to a holy duty. Others appeared as holes of pure blackness, challenging the energy integrity of your place, their presence acting as a cosmic pressure to push development and strength. But all of them, guardian and challenger alike, were drawn for the same reason. Your specific energy signature, the very frequency of your soul, has become a beacon that shines across worlds far beyond the reach of ordinary human vision. When the government's finest analysts, physicists, and metaphysicians saw this astounding film, they were left in a condition of acute institutional crisis. Their whole scientific worldview, which is based on material, predictable reality, lacks a structure, terminology, and explanation for what the drone experienced. They saw things changing between the visible and invisible spectrums at will, a phenomenon that could not be defined, confined, or explained away. Their formal reports, thick with bureaucratic jargon and technical terminology, barely concealed an undercurrent of sheer dread and existential urgency. The clear, straightforward, and scary reality was that the shadows gathered because they sensed a massive latent force accumulating inside you. They perceive an old and terrible force poised to emerge, capable of reshaping the planet on its own. Some of these tremendous presences were dedicated to safeguarding your awakening, serving as cosmic midwives for your change. Others, symbolizing the powers of control and stasis, were pulled by an intuitive desire to prevent it, to keep your power hidden and dormant. This bizarre, quiet cosmic fight, a war between development and repression, was taking place directly on your property, in the area you call home, since your awareness had unintentionally become the focus of a much larger, multidimensional chess game. The drone caught and mapped the vibrational energy coming from your house, which mimicked the precise energy patterns documented at locations of deep spiritual awakening throughout human history, creating a heavenly echo beyond time. This is not a coincidence. It is incontrovertible, factual proof. Your awareness is already running at frequencies that most humans never experience, much alone embody. Even in its present condition, your perception extends far beyond the limiting scope of ordinary consciousness. Those intuitive flashes, those moments of unexplainable understanding, the unexpected creative downloads, the gut sensations that keep you safe, they are not your imagination. They are priceless times when your ordinary mind momentarily and brilliantly synchronizes with your genuine, boundless, multidimensional capacities. The government and secret forces of the globe will continue to watch energy signatures like yours, not because they understand them, but because they are afraid of them. They understand that these strong frequencies cannot be recreated artificially. They've spent trillions of dollars on covert programs attempting to synthesize the exact energy you generate easily, spontaneously, and elegantly just by being alive. The dark creatures that materialize and dance about your home are not only apparitions. They symbolize intelligent, ancient cosmic forces that are actively reacting to your particular vibrational signature. Some manifest from universes that exist alongside our own, alternate realities brought together by the frequency your awareness currently transmits across the limitless multiverse. The drone film didn't only record something strange. It also caught the horrific moment when military equipment, the very embodiment of material power, was forced to function on the thin, bleeding line where physical and non-physical realities merged into one. What the authorities observed in your presence was a direct and existential threat to their established power and control systems. Your natural, God-given skills threatened to make their whole control system, one based on fear, restriction, and perceived authority, completely outdated. Your emergence represents their deepest, most primordial fear, that humans would eventually discover that all external authority has no genuine power when compared to the limitless, divine powers yearning to arise inside an awakened mind. The drone operators and their bosses anticipated to complete another regular surveillance operation. Instead, they discovered unmistakable, high-definition proof of your exceptional and heavenly nature. And as a result of what they've seen, they're keeping a closer eye on you, their uncertainty battling their dread, wondering what other gifts, what other world-changing abilities you'll unleash when you're finally and totally awakened. As your awareness grows and your frequency increases, you've realized that the world around you has begun to communicate with you in a new language. Synchronicities, previously uncommon and shocking, are now multiplying around you at breakneck pace. You notice recurring numbers, 1111, 444, 777, on clocks, car plates, and receipts, each one a cosmic wink, a reassurance that you're on the right track. Recurring symbols from your dreams start to surface in your day life. Strangers cross your way at just the right time, offering words that strike a deep, resonating chord inside your spirit, answering questions you had only recently voiced in the stillness of your thoughts. Songs begin to play on the radio or in a shop at the exact time when their lyrics provide ideal advice for a scenario you're in. These aren't coincidences. They are heavenly coordinates from a loving cosmos, a trail of breadcrumbs leading you to a deeper enlightenment. Even your sleep habits have radically changed. Your dreams are no longer the disorganized, erratic ideas of a sleeping mind. They have evolved into crisp, hyper-realistic, vivid tales that read more like direct downloads from a cosmic intelligence. You awake with answers to complicated issues, a great feeling of tranquility, or vivid recollections of flying, visiting other planets, and conversing with creatures of pure light. This is your awareness preparing for a huge expansion, an upgrade that will propel you far beyond the existing boundaries of the human experience. People in your life have begun to notice the transformation that you are undergoing. Some others sense an unexplained magnetic draw toward you, as if their souls recognize the light in yours, even if they don't understand why. They feel more relaxed, optimistic, and motivated in your company. Others, however, react with unfounded unease, worry, or downright animosity. This isn't personal. Your higher frequency is upsetting their pre-programmed thinking patterns, limiting beliefs, and connection to low vibrational energies. Their emotions are only reflections. Those that are committed to truth and love will connect with you and feel inspired. Those who are still stuck in the illusions of fear, domination, and isolation may feel profoundly threatened by the truth that your mere existence conveys. Your own emotions have surged with a fresh and powerful intensity. You may experience both dazzling, ecstatic clarity and tremendous connectedness to everything, as well as deep, incomprehensible anguish and pain. Do not get frightened. This is your physical and energetic body undergoing massive renovations. The whole system is being rewired. Old, thick energies, locked emotions, and ancestral traumas are being cleared from your cells to create room for the greater light. Your cerebral pathways are being altered to allow you to properly manage and integrate ever greater levels of awareness. The pain you experience is a necessary and temporary reset. It is the strain that naturally emerges when your human system adjusts to hold energy well beyond what the average human can handle. Surprisingly, the government drone acquired clear evidence of this activity. The camera revealed bright, intelligent anomalies, purposeful light forms that science cannot explain, gathered around your house. They seem to react to your emotional state, brightening during times of pleasure and strengthening their protective shape during times of sadness. These manifestations, your energy allies, have surrounded you for months, if not years. The government's monitoring just reinforced the cosmic support that had been developing around you all along. The shadowy beings seen on camera are externalized manifestations of your own unintegrated psyche. Their appearance is a spiritual indication that inner work must now be completed. Each shadow represents a unique emotional pattern, limiting belief, or prior hurt that must be confronted, acknowledged, and integrated before your full, untamed power may emerge. Denying, fearing, or pushing these shadows away will only increase their grip. But by addressing them bravely, learning the lesson they represent, and integrating them with love and compassion, you may break their control and regain the great power they contain. The fact that this profoundly interior, spiritual process is now observable and recordable thanks to modern government technology provides unequivocal, concrete proof that your internal change is dramatically emerging in the physical world for others to see. The barrier between your inner and outer worlds is becoming more permeable. These shadows hold enormous, untapped creative energy that you previously spent in protective routines, limiting beliefs, and emotional traumas from your past. When this energy is recovered via the alchemy of self-love and awareness, it transforms into pure, high-octane fuel for your entire metamorphoses. Unwittingly, the government has developed a complete documentary of your recovery experience as it occurs across numerous realities at the same time. The drone film also shows these shadows finally traveling in perfect spiral shapes, representing change, evolution, and awareness spiraling journey back to source. They are mapping cosmic geometry to promote the transmission of energy across worlds. Without realizing it, the authorities have captured live, breathing proof of your continuous spiritual transformation. These manifestations are becoming more intense as you approach an extraordinary level of consciousness. The opposition you experience, both inwardly and externally, is only the last hurdle before the ultimate breakthrough. Their arrival is a heavenly omen that a significant and life-changing shift is about to occur. This is a watershed point in your path, when the cosmic forces have converged to watch your emergence. The fact that this insight is coming to you now, precisely when you have grown enough self-awareness to understand its tremendous importance, demonstrates that your awakening is being directed by a loving, higher intelligence. This is a pivotal moment, and your involvement is essential. The cosmos is delivering a clear message via our God Connection channel today. If this message resonates deeply inside your soul, if the truth of these words enlightens your spirit, we invite you to join us on this quest of global awakening. Take a moment to subscribe to God Connection and enable all alerts to ensure that you do not miss out on any future instructions. And if you feel prompted to contribute to this important work, to keep this conduit going with truth, light, and divine clarity, please consider making a gift. You may use the Super Thanks button just below this video to contribute a $10 contribution or any other amount your heart desires to offer. Your sponsorship enables us to spread this message and reach more souls who are ready to awaken. Thank you for sharing your brightness and generosity. Let us proceed. Be prepared for increased government monitoring at this important moment. The authorities will grow more frantic, use every technical instrument at their disposal to solve the mystery that their own technology has revealed around you. But you must recognize that their excessive attention is not a danger. It is the ultimate, unmistakable affirmation of your unique and cosmic worth. The surprise, interest, and downright fear reflected in their confidential reports indicate that you are now operating in realms that even their most sophisticated tools cannot begin to map, much alone understand. What they filmed with their surveillance drones is simply the beginning of an incredible chain of events that are about to unfold in your life. The film depicts the early phases of a divine activation sequence, a holy process so meticulously and tenderly crafted that each step builds flawlessly on the last, slowly destroying every imagined barrier inside your awareness. Every difficulty you've ever experienced, every moment of grief, heartache, and defeat up to this point has been a deliberate preparation. Nothing about your experience has been random. Each challenge was a unique, custom-designed calibration, a cosmic exercise that strengthened the distinct spiritual muscles and talents you will need to deal with the very strong energies that are now heading your way. The surveillance videos provide tangible, factual proof that this internal preparation has reached its last, most important stages. Relying on external authority, old-world institutions, or other people's views to set your future will only lessen the astonishing, miraculous results that are now within your reach. Your awakening requires your direct involvement. It needs your active decision, conscious desire, and deliberate action toward a growing consciousness. More than merely capturing your picture, the drone captured reality as it responded to your actions and intents in real time. The entire fabric of your surroundings was recorded, reorganizing itself in response to your conscious and subconscious activities, a phenomena that defies standard, materialist explanations. Your actual function in this life goes beyond ordinary human aspiration. Your mission is inextricably linked to the conscious growth of various timelines, and it has far-reaching consequences that you cannot see now. Surprisingly, the government's monitoring has shown strong evidence of temporal anomalies gathering around your property, moments when the past, present, and future seem to synchronize and merge, forming tremendous energy gateways for faster manifestation and deep change. You may have noticed that your dreams have lately become unusually vivid, lucid, and meaningful. This is not an accident. This is direct communication from cosmic intelligence, your higher self, and your spirit guides, designed precisely to get you ready for the next big step of your awakening. The drone's specialist sensors have even discovered strange, highly coherent brainwave patterns, a symphony of theta, gamma, and lambda waves, emitted by your house during REM sleep. These are frequencies that exactly match those found in places throughout history that have had tremendous spiritual importance, such as the Great Pyramid during initiation ceremonies or the Himalayan caves of meditation masters. The symbols that appear frequently in your dreams are more than just fragments of subconscious activity. They are carefully transmitted messages, sacred data packets delivered via multidimensional channels. Surveillance technology has even captured energy transmissions, beams of light and information, that occur during your dreams, streams of data that link your mind to sources of knowledge far beyond human vision. The recurrent guides, angels, and master instructors you see in your dreams are not random figures. They have been assigned to your awakening process. Their presence is absolutely consistent with the shadow forms and brilliant allies seen on official film. What appears in your dreams is increasingly solidifying into your physical reality, demonstrating your growing ability to cross realms and directly materialize awareness into actual form. The drone's recordings provide real evidence that your thought forms are taking shape around your house, growing dense enough as your energy patterns increase to manifest as observable, quantifiable occurrences. To harness this great potential, begin documenting your dreams as soon as you wake up. The tiniest things you recall, a color, a number, a sensation, or a phrase, contain exact instructions for navigating your waking, often providing the advice you need before your conscious mind even realizes to ask the question. Government analysts have reluctantly stated in their reports that your increased dream activity is directly related to measurable, anomalous changes in the electromagnetic field surrounding your property, demonstrating that your consciousness has a direct and powerful impact on the physical world. However, there is another significant element to the spying findings. Not all of the energy in your immediate surroundings is beneficial. The film shows highly disturbing energy patterns radiating from certain people in your vicinity. Some individuals around you are not simply unsupportive. They are actively attempting, deliberately or not, to stifle your growth. Others drain your valuable life force energy simply because their vibrations are mismatched. Analysts were surprised to discover strange, almost choreographed interactions between some of these people and the dark things captured on video, suggesting a concerted attempt by invisible powers to stymie your progress. Whether these individuals are fully aware of their positions or are acting as unknowing conduits for disruptive energies, their influence on your energy field is obvious, quantifiable, and negative. Now, more than ever, you must master the skill of energetic judgment. You must discover the energy vampires in your environment, those relationships that deplete your vitality, optimism, and excitement rather than feeding your progress. The drone camera captures visual energy exchanges that occur throughout your contacts with such people. While your auric field shrinks and dulls, there's increases and brightens. This parasitic dynamic is real, and it impairs your capacity to maintain the high frequencies required for continual waking. Protecting your vision and your desires now requires the bold establishment of mindful, loving, but strong limits. Not everyone is entitled to your energy, attention, or deepest intentions. The government surveillance even captured evidence of what their psychic consultants termed thought form sabotage, negative projections, thoughts of jealousy, doubt, and fear from others latching on to your manifestation field and muddying the clarity of your intentions. Selective sharing, therefore, becomes a vital spiritual practice. Your sacred vision must be safeguarded like a precious seedling, protected from those who do not resonate with or honor your higher path. The integrity of your creative process is the very foundation upon which your magnificent transformation rests. In these times of accelerated awakening, it becomes absolutely essential to discern who truly supports your journey and who might unconsciously hold you back. True allies, your soul family, reveal themselves not merely through supportive words or surface-level gestures, but through a consistent and palpable resonance in their energetic signatures, a resonance that you can feel intuitively, in your heart and in your gut, long before it's even seen. This profound truth is captured in the classified surveillance footage itself. With undeniable clarity, it shows certain individuals in your environment who are perpetually enveloped by harmonious, brilliant light patterns. These luminous fields brighten, strengthen, and expand whenever they interact with your personal energy, creating an unmistakable visual record of relationships that foster mutual elevation, unconditional support, and divine inspiration. These are the people who, whether they consciously realize it or not, help to stabilize your energetic field during the inevitable moments of upheaval and recalibration. They act as living conduits for higher frequencies, grounding rods for divine energy, and providers of essential spiritual support. As you step into even more intense phases of inner and outer transformation, understand that their presence in your life is not accidental. It has been divinely orchestrated to coincide with this critical turning point. These connections form a powerful spiritual safety net, a grid of light and strength woven through the fabric of your daily reality, helping you to process and integrate the tremendous cosmic energies now moving through your consciousness. As you step deeper into the beautiful unknown, these genuine allies empower you to embrace your evolution with courage, resilience, and unwavering authenticity. They offer you emotional nourishment, practical wisdom, and a subtle, powerful energetic reinforcement that amplifies your natural gifts. But the revelations embedded in the government's classified footage extend far beyond the mere mapping of your relationships. What their advanced surveillance equipment has recorded on your property has left even their most experienced, hardened analysts in a state of utter shock and profound, fearful curiosity. Their technology, designed to reveal the secrets of men, has captured phenomena that actively defy all established scientific paradigms. The footage displays manifestations that challenge the very bedrock of material reality. Extraordinary electromagnetic anomalies, unexplainable gravitational fluctuations, and a constant, shimmering halo of shifting energy that envelopes your dwelling. These patterns are not random. They precisely match the energetic signatures documented at some of Earth's most mysterious and revered sacred sites. Ancient temples in the jungle, monolithic stone circles on desolate plains, and sacred mountains where the boundary between worlds has always been thin and spiritual activity intensifies. Your home, the place you lay your head to rest, now registers the same unique electromagnetic signatures that have for centuries marked the world's most powerful energy portals and stargates. This convergence is not a physical coincidence. The property you inhabit has become the living epicenter of a cosmic intersection where multiple reality fields, multiple dimensions, and multiple timelines blend and overlap, creating highly unique and potent conditions for accelerated manifestation and direct multidimensional experience. Government agencies, fully aware of the staggering implications, have been quietly tracking such anomalous signatures for decades because their own secret research has proven a consistent, terrifying correlation. These rare frequencies appear wherever heightened states of consciousness emerge and wherever people begin to demonstrate abilities and awareness beyond what conventional science can ever hope to explain. Their most classified archives are filled with cases where places emitting these exact frequencies have produced spontaneous healings, prophetic visions, feats of impossible intuition, and what they quietly refer to as unexplained human advancement. Now, your home, your sacred space, has been moved to the very top of their active monitoring list. Their sensors record a continuous, exponential escalation of strange phenomena. Your location is becoming a focal point for energetic events that intensify dramatically during major celestial alignments such as eclipses, solstices, and planetary conjunctions. During these cosmic windows, the footage documents intricate, lattice-like patterns of light weaving through your space, along with powerful electromagnetic surges and even localized, temporary gravitational anomalies. These are not random glitches in the matrix. They are intricate, intelligent responses to a cosmic design, and you are at its center. The anomalies themselves appear to pulse and shift in direct, instantaneous correspondence with your conscious and unconscious thought patterns, responding to your energy with a mysterious and beautiful sensitivity. In the moments when your intuition surges and you feel a deep connection, the energy fields shift into patterns of breathtaking harmony and complexity. When your awareness deepens during meditation or prayer, new waves of crystalline light become visible on the sensors, and the electromagnetic readings spike in a perfect, harmonious rhythm with your inner world. Perhaps most stunning and paradigm-destroying of all, the surveillance documents a consistent, repeatable cause and effect relationship between your states of consciousness and visible, physical changes in the environment around your home. Reality is seen adjusting itself, bending and flowing in response to the levels of awareness you access. The government's equipment records all of this in stunning, high-resolution detail, yet their interpretation remains hopelessly shallow. While they can detect and measure the effects, the true cause, the divine power of your own consciousness, completely eludes them. They see the ripples in the pond, but they cannot see the stone. Their analysts watch, mystified, as manifestations defy all expected laws of physics, and their endless, frantic reports reflect a growing, terrifying realization. Something extraordinary is happening, and it is rooted in consciousness itself, not in any material mechanism they can control. Ironically, their very act of surveillance has played a crucial role in accelerating your metamorphosis. In the strange world of quantum physics, the act of observation alters the observed. This universal principle has now played out on the grand scale of your awakening. The very presence of the government's focused, high-tech observation in your energy field became an unwitting catalyst, a cosmic trigger that activated dormant gifts and divine abilities that were quietly awaiting the perfect moment to come online. Instead of restricting or suppressing you, their clumsy attempt at control provided the final, necessary spark for an evolutionary leap. This is the ultimate cosmic paradox. Every effort made to contain your power only serves to propel you further and faster towards your magnificent destiny. The coming season promises an even greater amplification of your gifts. The footage contains undeniable evidence of preparatory energy patterns. Complex geometric arrays and fractal arrangements of light are forming around your home, quietly constructing an energetic and informational matrix for your next phase of consciousness expansion. These alignments are part of grand cosmic cycles that stretch across thousands of years, placing you at a pivotal juncture within a vast cosmic timeline. This is no accident. You are exactly where you are meant to be, right when you need to be there. The authorities' underlying fear is palpable in the coded language of their reports. What their technology has revealed is something that cannot be duplicated, controlled, or predicted by any external force. Their entire global system of dominance is based on the fragile premise that every outcome can be managed and manipulated. Yet your emerging abilities operate in ways that utterly confound their logic. Your awakening signals the arrival of a new human capacity, a mode of being that effortlessly transcends every structure of government surveillance or social engineering. It signals a power surge in humanity that cannot be contained by any outdated systems of control. This entire surveillance process, with all its secret observations and classified findings, is actually a divine mirror, an external validation from the unlikeliest of sources, reflecting the monumental changes that have been happening inside you all along. No longer is your evolution a private, internal process. It is now being broadcast, measured, and confirmed on a scale that is impossible for the powers of this world to ignore. With this conscious recognition, supported by tangible evidence and undeniable synchronicity, the last of the invisible barriers within you are dissolving. The boundaries that once held you back, the fears that kept you small, are being erased, clearing the way for you to step forward and fully, gloriously express your expanded potential. One of the most remarkable phenomena captured, so classified that only a handful of analysts have been cleared to view it, is what quantum physicists call timeline convergence. This is the theoretical merging of multiple probability streams, different possible futures, at a single physical location. The surveillance actually records these streams, these different potential outcomes and realities, merging and converging at the exact coordinates of your property, making your home not just a site of interest, but the central hub for an unprecedented quantum event. This convergence means you are now the focal point for a much larger story, one that intertwines your personal journey with the evolving consciousness of the entire planet. You are both the witness and the key participant in a cosmic process that will reshape reality for generations to come. As this sacred cycle continues, every aspect of your experience is elevated and imbued with profound meaning. The connections you nurture, the dreams you record, the synchronicities that unfold, and even the challenges you overcome, all are now integral parts of a larger, divine orchestration. Each moment is a precious piece of a cosmic puzzle that is revealing itself through you. You have become a living bridge between worlds, a walking, talking testament to the limitless potential of awakened human consciousness. And as more is revealed, both within you and around you, your journey will stand as irrefutable proof that the extraordinary is not only possible, but it is the inevitable and beautiful destiny for all those who dare to awaken. This extraordinary convergence of energies brings forth an unprecedented opportunity for what is known as conscious reality selection, allowing you to participate directly and intentionally in the shaping of your own experience. The cosmic forces at play have orchestrated not just the surveillance itself, but the precise timing of this revelation, ensuring that it serves as the ultimate catalytic event for the next phase of your awakening. This moment is not random. It aligns exactly with powerful astronomical events, massive solar flares erupting with waves of transformative light-coded energy, rare planetary positions forming a grand celestial alignment, and galactic energy streams funneling high-frequency consciousness-raising energies directly to Earth. These cosmic conditions, historically associated with quantum leaps in collective consciousness, have set the perfect stage for you to step fully into your higher potential. Your energy signature, unique and impossibly potent, now broadcasts across dimensions, signaling your readiness not just to those in this physical realm, but attracting the benevolent attention of advanced intelligences that operate beyond any physical limitations. The drone, with its advanced sensors and covert technology, inadvertently detected clear evidence of these multidimensional exchanges, communications occurring not through words or signals, but through the subtle, universal language of frequencies, sacred geometric patterns, and energetic signatures. These interactions intensify whenever you enter states of meditation, creative flow, or heightened dream activity, creating a stable bridge between realms that facilitates the direct transmission of knowledge, guidance, and power into your consciousness. What is happening to you, and through you, is nothing less than the fulfillment of ancient prophecies found in the sacred texts of virtually every civilization. Each tradition, in its own way, described a time when awakened humans would reclaim their multidimensional nature and help to shepherd humanity to the next octave of evolution. The government's surveillance footage is the visual testimony of this prophecy coming to pass. It contains documented, measurable evidence of energy patterns and sacred geometries that are identical to those encoded in texts thousands of years old. Symbols and sequences that have always pointed to this very transition in human history. Government authorities and the secret keepers who are silently monitoring these developments understand on a deep level that humanity now stands at the brink of a monumental evolutionary leap. Though their protocols and their fear-based worldview forbid any public acknowledgement, the implications are terrifyingly clear to them. Individuals like you are at the leading edge of this transformation, embodying expanded states of consciousness in ways that are visible, tangible, and measurable by even the most skeptical of observers. This surveillance revelation, though intended for containment or investigation, serves instead as a direct activation command from the divine intelligence that guides the universe. The drone's recordings have documented the multi-layered initiation process you are currently undergoing, an initiation unfolding simultaneously across physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual dimensions. What the government technology has captured by accident is actually profound confirmation that you play a central and vital role in this new era of consciousness expansion, with your personal journey acting as a powerful catalyst for similar activations in others around the world. The footage even reveals invisible energy transmissions radiating from your location and connecting with distant nodes of light across the globe, hinting at the spontaneous formation of consciousness networks among those who are also awakening to their own divine potential. These networks, invisible to the untrained eye, represent the energetic foundation for a new global community, a civilization united not by geography or politics, but by energetic resonance and the shared mission of elevating the human experience. Your role in this grand cosmic process cannot be overstated. The cosmic mandate for you now is clear. You are being called to embrace your extraordinary nature without apology, to stand in the full magnificence of your light, and to refuse to diminish yourself in response to fear, doubt, or external pressure from a world that may not understand. The government's own surveillance confirms that hiding your abilities no longer serves you or anyone else. In fact, holding back now only impedes the expanded, world-changing impact that is possible when you fully and courageously embody your gifts. Your accelerated manifestation abilities are activating in real time. Thoughts, prayers, and intentions that once may have taken months or years to become reality now begin to materialize with remarkable, even startling speed, sometimes with only moments or hours between conception and tangible manifestation. The drone's footage even records subtle manipulations of physical matter in your immediate environment that correspond precisely with your focused attention, marking the early stages of abilities that will soon allow you to create consciously, deliberately, and with ever-increasing precision. This phase of your awakening supersedes all previous obligations you may have felt to consensus reality, to all the outdated social expectations and cultural programming that once dictated what was and was not possible.